What is going on, my super sandwiches? Ramstar here, and today I'm going to teach you how to get better at the perfect block in Xenoverse 2. Or I guess I should call it the Just Guard, because that's the official name for it. Now all you have to do is go into training mode, give yourself unlimited stamina, fight whoever you want, and set the difficulty to the highest difficulty possible on super strong. Now all you have to do to perfect block is hit L1 or the guard button right before you get hit, and you'll be able to negate the attack completely that your opponent throws at you. In fact, if they have no stamina as well, you can completely break their stamina if they have like 1 bar or less, and that basically leaves them extremely wide open for your counter attack. So learning the perfect block is definitely one of the most amazing things, and probably one of the hardest things to master as well in the Xenoverse 2 world. One of the cool things about training mode is since you can give your opponent infinite stamina, they will always try to get a back hit on you, and I feel like if you can learn how to perfect block a back hit, you'll have a huge advantage in the online world of Xenoverse 2. As you can see, that is my biggest weakness right now, and I'm trying to get really good at that, because once I know how to master the perfect timing of the back hit perfect block, I know I'll be able to destroy anybody in the online world. Now one of the suggestions that I do want to make as you're basically trying to master the timing of the perfect block is don't just fight the same person over and over again. In this video I specifically chose Goku Black only because I know he's the character that everybody's using right now in the online world, and once I know Goku Black's timing, I'll have a huge advantage against those characters every single time. However, every single character in this game has a different set of timing, different moves, different combos, and because of that, the best suggestion I have here is don't just fight the same person. After you learn how to master Goku Black, for example, fight Cooler. After Cooler, do Super 17. After Super 17, you get the picture. Basically, get into training mode and learn how to perfect block against everybody, and even play as those characters as well, because the more you know about the characters themselves, the more you know exactly when to counter with perfect blocks, and that'll make you better in the online world of Xenoverse 2. Now I also want to point out that if you're new to Xenoverse, learning the perfect block might be the most frustrating thing of all time, just because the timing is just so difficult the first time you play this game. So what I also suggest is that you can also hop into training mode with a friend and have them do player controlled and just do basic combos like square, 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 triangle, 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 something like that. And then from there, hit L1 at the right time and kind of get the feel of when it is the right time to do a perfect block. Now of course, if you don't have 2 controllers or a person around you to do player control training mode, you can also hop into an endless lobby, set the timer to 15 minutes, and then grab a friend or 2 and then practice there. Again, the more practice you get, the more you play, the more you kind of realize the timings of everything in Xenoverse 2, the better you'll get. And I highly recommend everybody who's watching this video to hop into an endless lobby with a friend or in training mode and just kind of figure out what the timing is of every single attack and then kind of learn and get better from there. And oh yeah, before I forget, I feel like I should have mentioned this in the beginning of the video instead of kind of going backwards and making you do the hard stuff first. Something else you can do in training mode is instead of doing CPU fights, you can make your training dummy do super attacks and ultimate attacks. In this situation against Goku Black, I have him doing 2 of his super attacks, and every time I see him move, I know that's the right time to get ready to perfect block. And then if you want to basically do that first and then do CPU fights, that's probably a better way if you're new to the perfect blocks or the Just Guard ability in the Xenoverse world. So try that out as well. And something else you can do if you want to get really fancy with it is set your training dummy to do ultimate attacks, and then from there try to perfect block those. Basically take full advantage of the fact that we have a training mode this time in Xenoverse 2, something that was missing in the last game, and learn everything you need to learn. Now before in this video, I do have a challenge for you guys, to those who want to get really fancy with it. Set your CPU as Golden Frieza, give them infinite ki, and then try to perfect block the Emperor Death Beam. It feels so satisfying when you pull that off, and if you can master that online, you can really surprise your opponents in the online world of Xenoverse 2. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, feel free to leave a like rating below. Any questions, comments, feedback, maybe other things you want me to cover in Xenoverse 2, feel free to drop it in a comment. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Ramstar, and I will see all y'all some super sandwiches in the comment section below. Peace!